Good morning, my friends. Where's the right lighting? There it is. Good morning, my friends. Happy Monday. It has been a day. It has been a weekend. It has been a shape up September, let me tell you. So first and foremost, it is the 28th of September. September's almost over. That's madness. We spent the weekend in Illinois with my family because Alice, my niece, we celebrated her 4th birthday on Saturday, which was a lot of fun. I was around the largest crowd of people, which wasn't all that large, like 16 people, something like that. Like, not a large group of people, but I was around the largest group of people that I have been around since mid-March, which was very soul-filling. A little anxiety provoking because you just don't know when it comes to COVID and exposure, but quite frankly, the people I was around, which is my family, some of the safest people probably to be around. So I had no qualms over it. So we'll see what happens within a 14-day period of time, right? I'm so ready for this to be over, you guys. So ready. Anyway, I've been doing a stellar job of my macros, save 2 days, and that was Saturday and yesterday. Saturday I still did a great job, hit my protein goal, actually hit like 150 grams of protein instead, but enjoyed a cupcake and a half. And I had some things throughout the day. My husband went and picked up Boston Market for dinner, so we had chicken for dinner because we had pizza for lunch, and like we tried to keep it balanced and healthy, and it was actually really good. And my going over was 1,900 and 2,000 calories respectively of this 2 days. So all in all, not so bad. So that's the good news. And I'm back on track. I have a Fab4 smoothie that I'm drinking as we speak, 410 calories and like 45 grams of protein, something crazy like that. So we are back on track, and we are tracking for calorie and macro accuracy again today. And I am going to be doing that consistently until mid-November. I mean, beyond mid-November, but for a cut for fat loss until mid-November. I think that's my plan right now. In my mind, I have this whole process planned out, but we'll see how it actually goes. So that's what's happening there. So that's the good news. The bad news is the likelihood of me hitting my goal weigh-in for the diet bet tomorrow is 2%. 2% based on my weigh-in this morning, which I'm giving myself the extra day. My weigh-in is due tomorrow, and I don't think I'm going to make it. But I have to tell you, I'm not upset about it because I have done everything possible. Everything. Except, okay, could I have been a little bit more strict over the weekend? Yes, I could have. But I, honest to God, don't think that would have helped me. I really don't. And that's the killer of it all. I have done everything under my control, save be a little bit indulgent over the weekend. A little bit. Flawless macros Monday through Friday last week. Like, what? And I don't think my body is ready to flush weight. It's weight that I'm trying to do for the diet bet, not necessarily fat, as fast as I want it to. And I don't know why that is. I don't know. But it is what it is. I've done everything that I could control. Been working out, been eating right, been getting my protein, been getting my steps. I don't know. So I'm not mad about it. And here's why. Because I have done everything under my control. My consistency for the month of September has been 80%, which is that's the goal. 80% consistency, earn your X 80% of the time. That's the goal. And I promise you that I will be earning my X today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. So it's 80% for the month and nothing. But in the meantime, I'm feeling leaner. Like, I'm feeling leaner. I'm feeling more muscular. I'm feeling good. So did I really lose the month? Not at all. It's okay to not hit your goals on the deadline you were looking for, especially if weight on the scale was your goal. And that's why moving forward, I'm going back to weight on the scale is not the issue. Like that's not what I'm striving for in a particular amount of time. I'm not looking to lose 10 pounds by my birthday or anything like that. That's not what is going to be going down. What is going to be going down is I'm looking for consistency with a caloric deficit and my macro numbers for my cut from now until mid-November. Regardless of what the scale does, regardless of what my body does, I'm going to do everything under my control to remain consistent, and we will see over the period of 6 weeks, 8 weeks, however many weeks it is, what my body ends up doing. And I will get more into all of the plan for the cut, a reverse maintenance mode, all that jazz in a different video, but know that it's coming and it's going to be a whole new level of adventure in terms of me managing my body, and I'm very excited about it. So that's what happened there. The end. So welcome to Monday. I do have a couple of clips from the weekend. I was a terrible vlogger this weekend, but at the party we literally just all sat outside and we're chatting away, which was amazing. But I did get a couple of clips that were very, very important. I don't know how much you guys have seen of my family's house, but they got a brand. You want me to hold you?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Give me a hot second.
Can you close the camera?
I can close the camera. Yes. This is a brand new deck, which is now a patio. Oh gosh. Careful. Oh. No, don't. I don't know what's happening, but I should probably help. We talk to the people. Say hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Saturday. It is Saturday and we are celebrating this little one's 4th birthday today. How old are you?
4.
4. You're 4. And what's your name?
Alice.
Alice. This is Alice and this is the most you guys have ever heard her talk on camera. What do you have to say to the people? Anything? Do you want to sing your ABCs?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, C, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time will you sing with me?
Good job. Let's see, what else? What is your favorite movie right now?
Sack.
What is it?
Sack.
I don't even know what that is. What's your favorite TV show right now? Oh, Jack. She means Nightmare Before Christmas. Jack.
Yeah.
She loves Jack. Oh, and we're off. And hey, can I show them your Elsa braid? Yeah? All right, turn around. Let's see. We have an Elsa braid for our party. Oh, you just look so good. We picked our own outfit this morning.
See?
Can you see? Well, if you turn around, you can't see. But that's you. So look, if you showed them your braid, then you can't see because we're showing them your braid. But we can see your pretty face. Yeah? Are you excited for your party today?
Mama, why you don't have shoes on?
Because I don't have shoes on.
You don't understand. I told her she couldn't come outside until she put shoes on.
Are my shoes dirty? No.
This beast is Gracie's cousin. She is younger than Gracie and 10 times her size. She is younger than Gracie. She's younger than you too.
She's not younger than me.
She is younger than you.
I will hold you.
Okay. Okay, so close the camera, please. Hey, Alice, look who's here.
Where's the birthday girl?
Oh!
Hello. How are you? Happy birthday.
Say thank you.
How old are you?
Dog freaked out.
Who's that?
Who's that?
I didn't know this was the best.
That's your cousin. Hi.
Oh, Grace is
Hi. Oh. You like Olaf?
You're so big.
You like Olaf?
Sorry.
You love Olaf. Yeah. Mommy, you come when you want to go say hi to Olaf.
No.
It's Olaf.
It's Olaf.
You want to give Olaf a high five?
Gracie is not about Olaf.
You're scared, huh?
Gracie is freaking out.
More hug.
No, I don't think so.
Want to hit him with the stick.
Let's not poke with the stick. Have a roar, Olaf.
I'm gonna melt pretty soon.
Can you even believe how much my niece talks now? She had to go to speech therapy. She didn't talk much until she was like 3, and now at 4 she's chatting our ears off and she's actually talking to you guys on the camera. It just made me so happy to sit and have that little conversation with her. Oh my gosh, it was so cute. And we had a great time. It's never long enough. It's never going to be long enough, but we're doing the best we can with managing time and visits and having to travel and my husband having to work and all that jazz. But it was a good time. And so the next time we will see them will be for Thanksgiving, and we're looking forward to it. It'll be great. Alice and Gracie had an amazing time together because we stayed at a hotel, but Gracie stayed with my parents, which was lovely. And now it's Monday, and it is the start of last 90 days / 90 divine days. It's Monday. Let's do this. How about a super quick Target haul, ladies and gentlemen? I just ran in there for a handful of things, got a couple of exciting things, but mostly just staples. Goat cheese, it was in stock, so I bought 2. Bananas, eggs, reduced fat sharp cheddar for sandwiches. Apples weren't looking too hot, so I only managed to get out with 2. Sorry, babe. Bread for my husband's sandwiches, and we needed a full restock on lunch meat. All the vegetables, lettuce for salad, broccoli for roasting, celery for munching, zucchini both to freeze some because I put some in my smoothie the other day and it turned out so good. So I want to see if it was a fluke or if it's actually a new ingredient that I should start buying and freezing because the consistency was just perfect. It was amazing. And also I'm going to make some more ZPO, zucchini pumpkin oat bars, baby carrots, English muffins for my husband's breakfast, again with the seasonal flavors. The pizza that we like was on sale and we haven't had it in our freezer for a long time, so we decided, or I decided, to grab one just in case, because you never know. My favorite kombucha is back, guys. I did a little happy dance in the aisle. This is my all-time favorite, GT's Living in Gratitude Fall Edition, apple, turmeric, carrot, spices. It's so good. So stinking good. I can't handle it. We needed some milk. I bought cereal last week and my husband doesn't drink almond milk, so we needed some real milk. And I'm taking a tip from my sister, and I'm actually going to start buying the Fairlife milk when we need regular milk. It has less sugar, it is lactose free, and it has 13 grams of protein per cup for only 80 calories. So it's just... It's better. It's better. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's better. Kemp's frozen yogurt, my husband's favorite flavor. It was on sale. I like to have crescent rolls or like these canned rolls for a quick side dish in case I'm just doing like meat and vegetables and need a little carby side. These are only 100 calories a piece, which is great. And then I have a couple of fun and exciting things. This was in the refrigerated section. It's totally junk food. I couldn't help myself. This is real good breakfast sandwiches. These were on Cartwheel as well, which is the only reason I bought them. Turkey sausage, egg, and cheddar cheese. 3 net carbohydrates, you guys. So it's high fat and high protein and super low carb. So I'm going to give that a try because I do like that brand. And then for the first time in my life, I bought Lily's baking chips because they were also on Cartwheel. So why not? Now I have Lily's chips hanging around. So that is my little Target haul for the week. All right, friends, welcome to Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, the 29th of September, and this is going to be the last clip for Shape Up September and all of those vlogs. I'm tagging this onto what is a pretty crummily put together last handful of days. I didn't vlog a whole lot over the weekend, blah, 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 blah. Yesterday, I had kind of come to the foregone conclusion that I'm going to talk about in a minute, so I didn't really film my food or anything like that, though I did stay within my macros, but that is something that I'm going to touch on in just a second. You are here because you want to know the final results of Shape Up September and how I did and if I reached my goal. And are you ready? Drum roll, please. I did not. I did not reach my goal. I weighed in this morning 3.9 pounds lighter than I was at my initial weigh-in at the end of the month. And as you guys know, that is not the 7 pounds that I needed to get to win this diet bet. So unfortunately, the weigh-ins are due by midnight tonight. There ain't no way that I'm going to lose the additional weight. So I have essentially, well, not essentially, I have lost the diet bet. I lost the diet bet. And normally, like, I would be frustrated and angry and all of these things, but I'm actually not, because while a lot of, like, losing the diet bet sucks. Yes, it does. And not reaching your goal sucks. Yes, it does. But you know what I did? I still lost 4 pounds this month. Like, 3.9 officially, but like 4 pounds this month. And even though I lost 4.2 within the first week, that was, you know, water weight and all that jazz, my body adjusting to the dramatic decrease in manipulation of food and all that jazz. But by the end of the month, losing 4 pounds in its entirety, most of that is likely fat, which is amazing. And I feel like most of that was likely fat. And I've done a really good job of tracking all of my food, of hitting my goals in terms of tracking, of exercising every day that I planned on exercising, of reaching my step goals, of closing my rings. I did everything right. And my body just decided that 7 pounds in a month was completely impractical. And so instead of being angry about it, I'm pleased with all of the work that I put in. And I'm very excited to tell you what's coming next for me. As you know, I joined the program by Amber Bruschi, also known as Biceps After Babies. I joined her Macros 101 program, which means I am now officially a macro tracker, which is not very different from what I've been doing in the past. As you guys know, I've always counted calories and tracked my protein intake. Taking Macros 101 is just encouraging me to track things a little bit more specifically. I have a slightly higher protein count, which is crazy because my protein goal was always higher to begin with anyway, but now I am reaching for a whopping 140 grams of protein a day. I'm reaching for 52 grams of fat and the remainder in carbohydrates. What does this mean? For now, I am looking to eat in a cut. That means that I'm aspiring to be in a caloric deficit for fat loss, which is what I have been doing on and off, crappily or really well, depending on the time, for over a decade, right? So this is nothing new. The goal of fat loss and the weight loss that comes with fat loss is nothing new. Here is where things are going to change. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in my life, I am going to attempt a reverse diet and I'm going to attempt eating in maintenance mode before I get to my goal. I don't know the number that my goal is, but here is what I do know. I know that I've got some weight that I would like to lose. I have some fat loss that I would like to have occur on my body. More importantly than the number, it is the fat loss that I'm interested in having happen. But after doing it on and off for over a decade and still sitting here, I've literally been sitting here at this weight, give or take a handful of pounds, for a year plus, right? So the plan is to change the plan and try something completely new. Because what is the worst thing that happens? My weight stays the same and it's just like the last year, 2 years, whatever the case may be. But the goal here is to actually set myself up for long-term success by throwing in periods of maintenance in between periods of cut or eating for fat loss. So what is that going to look like for me in real time according to the calendar? I'm so excited because I already have a goal date, not a goal weight, but a goal date to end the cut that I am currently on. As of today, actually as of, September 1st and beyond, but like really seriously as of September 1st, I have been in cut mode, fat loss mode, weight loss mode, whatever you want to call it. I have been eating for weight loss and fat loss. I am going to continue with the macros that I have gotten through Macros 101 a week or so ago. It was the beginning of last week that I started counting these macros. I'm going to continue with this plan of cutting and manipulating my macros for fat loss up until my birthday. My birthday is November 14th. Let me grab a calendar. Got my trusty Erin Condren calendar right here, year at a glance, and it's gonna help me explain all of this to you. So, if the first week of September was week 1 of this official cut, I will be cutting for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to 11 weeks, okay? And which is great because Amber over at Macros 101 recommends that you don't cut for any more than 20 weeks, but she really recommends somewhere around 12. So this range of time is exactly her recommendation and it works out really well. Now, what I'm not going to do is be like, I'm done on my birthday, give me all the cake, give me all the food, give me all the everything. That is not the goal. The next thing I'm going to pursue, starting on my birthday, is a reverse diet. And I'm going to reverse diet up to maintenance for about 4 to 6 weeks, experimenting, trying to figure out what my body's maintenance mode is. What is that going to look like? That is not going to look like weight loss. That is not going to look like fat loss. What this is going to look like is eating more food and maintaining the weight. Whatever the loss is from the cut that I'm doing now until my birthday, that is the loss. If it is 3 more pounds, if it is 10 more pounds, if it is 7 more pounds, whatever it is, that weight that I weigh in on my birthday is going to be my goal maintenance weight, right? The goal is not to go down, but it's not to go up either. So I'm going to reverse for 4 to 6 weeks, which looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. It puts me, the 4th week is the week of December 6th through December 12th. So starting on either December 13th or December 20th or December 27th, so right around Christmas, I should be in maintenance mode. Easy peasy, right? Happy day to me. That means I get to eat just a little bit more during the holidays. Who can complain about that? But then the real tricky part happens, because for this plan, for Macros 101, which I really want to pursue. I have seen some of my favorite Instagrammers and Instagram buddies pursue a reverse diet to success and have really great success, and they're eating so much more food with it. I want to see if I can do this too. So let's say that the week of Christmas I hit maintenance mode. Happy day, I know my maintenance calories, I know my maintenance macros. No, I can't tell you what that's gonna look like right now. You'll have to hit the subscribe button and follow along on this journey with me. Then, I have to stay in maintenance mode for 2 months. 2 entire months of not eating for weight loss. Intentionally. Not eating for weight gain. I still have to track all of my food. I still have to hit the marks, but not eating for weight loss. That will take me all the way through January, all the way through February, where at the beginning of March, which just so happens to be on a Monday, I love me a Monday start, I plan on starting a cut again. And what I'm going to do for that cut is probably cut for 2 months. We'll see. So 12 weeks is the middle of May. So I will cut from March until the end of May at the latest. I could always stop the cut earlier, but that's what I'm going to do. And then wherever my weight ended up being, so let's say I lose, optimistically, let's say I lose 10 pounds this cut. My goal will be to maintain that almost 15 pounds that I had lost this round all the way through March 1st. And then on March 1st, my goal will be to lose maybe another 10 pounds, maybe another 15 pounds through that next period of weight loss. And at that point, once again, just like this cut, my cutting period, my calorie deficit period is not going to be determined by the number on the scale. It is going to be determined by the date, and I change over back into maintenance mode regardless of what the scale says. And on, that process will go. I will reverse back up to maintenance. I will hang out in maintenance for at least 2 months again, and then I can do a cut if I so desire, if I'm not down to my desired body weight or body fat percentage at that time. So, bottom line is, I am trying something completely new that I have never done before, and that is to eat in maintenance intentionally. Not because I'm not following my diet and instead of being in a caloric deficit, I happen to be in maintenance mode. We are going gung-ho. We're going to cut, we're going to reverse, we're going to maintain, we're going to do it again until I get to goal. And a lot of you might be thinking, but what if that takes you the entirety of 2021? I'll still be further ahead than I was the entirety of 2020 and 2019 and 2018. I literally have nothing to lose, and the only thing I can gain is progress. So that's my plan, and I am so stinking excited about it. So if this is a journey that you are interested in following, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber to my channel. For those of you that are subscribers and you're wondering, well, what does this mean for your content? Guys, the content is still going to remain the same. Throughout this entire thing, I still eat healthfully, but balanced. I still will eat cake, and I will still eat a crap ton of protein. I still will be eating Fab 4, and even more so when my calories can grow a little bit. I've actually had to cut back on the fat part of Fab 4 because of the macros that I calculated, but I'm still doing these healthy and nutritious things. I'm still going to be exercising. I'm still going to be housewifing. I'm still going to be doing all of these things, and it is just, the right time for this focus shift for me mentally, and I want to take you guys with me through the diet shift, through the weight shift, through the mental shift that goes with it, and I want to share the whole thing with you guys. But this is also the perfect opportunity for you to tell me what kind of things would you like to see from Diva and the Divine in 2021. I am currently working on doing the whole, let's start planning ahead, let's start figuring out what food-related content people want to see versus what kind of exercise versus homemaking versus faith. A lot of people want to hear about my faith and how I practice my faith on a day-to-day basis, especially in a time of we don't go to church right now because church is virtual. So everything is up for discussion. If there is something that you've been wanting to see from me, a series, a type of video, a genre, whatever the case may be, let me know. It's okay, and I love to hear your guys' opinion, but I figure at this time where my focus in terms of weight loss, which is still a thing, at the end of the day, guys, my ultimate goal here is to still get down to a goal weight and fat percentage, but it is going to take me, actually, it might not take me it might not take me longer than it's already taken me. Let's be honest. This could be the thing that I've been waiting for, because what's going to happen is reversing up to maintenance and staying in maintenance is going to stoke my metabolism. So my metabolism will be a roaring fire instead of this always in a calorie deficit spark. And so while I have that roaring fire stoked and then I drop back down to a cut, I'm going to keep that roaring fire going for longer, which will result in more fat loss more quickly. But I have to eat in maintenance mode for a while first. And I'll be talking about that in an entirely different video. This is going to completely cross over with me getting my coaching certification and being able to coach you guys through a very similar process, a life-changing process. But of course, I want to do it to myself first. I want to experiment on myself first, understand firsthand what it means to go through this process so I can better guide those of you that become my clients in the future. So that is everything, I hope. But thank you guys for sticking it out through Shape Up September. I'm so excited for where things are going for me. It's not too late to make the most of 2020. I feel like so much of 2020 has just been a waste, and I've been unmotivated and procrastinating on all the things, literally all the things. And last 90 days, 90 divine days, all of those things, which if you don't know what 90 divine days is, head over to my Facebook group, Diva and the Divine Insiders. I will have that linked down below. And 90 divine days, which is my community's version of last 90 days, is explained in that Facebook group. We are setting goals. We are doing awesome things over there for the last 90 days of 2020 because the year is not over yet, so let's make it the best we can. On that note, thank you guys for watching. Take care, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.